Good morning. Trooper, back to Trooper's head. Yeah, she's wearing a hat. She's wearing a 200 weight wool shirt and a 150 underneath it. Yes. Yes, she is. And of course, I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt and short pants because it's so beautiful out. But this is the normal.
To each his own.
This is the normal thing here. She'll probably be putting more clothes on here for long. Anyhow, it's the 5th of October. And we're probably 20 miles or so out from Seiad Valley. Yes, not Seiad, Seiad. So we were able to find some water yesterday, had a nice campsite. Got a good night's sleep. Water's difficult at best. But we're looking right there at Shasta. Eventually we're gonna go over that direction. Seems like we're heading toward the ocean most of the time. But we're happy to be able to see it. We met a gentleman, a rancher out here yesterday. He actually gave us a liter and a half of water, which we really needed because of a reliable water source. I think it was called Axel Spring, maybe. You had to trudge down a really steep slope to get to it, and I got down there, it was bone dry. We were counting on it. We're at a point in the year where what's reliable is mainly meant for when the main pack of hikers come through here. Now that we're heading south, we're kind of alone. So anyhow, it was bone dry. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. But where was I going with that? What did that rancher say?
Oh, he said what, you couldn't see it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he said you couldn't see just recently. The smoke is, I guess the wind has carried it off, and there was a rain. I think they put a lot of the fire out. He said you couldn't see anything up here. So we feel really blessed that we got here when we did. But that's Shasta. I'm gonna try to zoom in. I don't know how that looks. My hands aren't too steady. Beautiful though. We've been seeing her since we left Callahan's, actually.
Yeah.
Beautiful. One of my favorites on Shasta. But this is kind of the terrain we're hiking in. It's a lot of schist, mainly schist that we're seeing. A fair bit of quartz and microcrystalline quartz, and you can see there's a big chunk of schist, and there's another one over there, and it's really beautiful. And then we'll get into little patches of woods like this here, what we're about to enter that into down there. So it's kind of in and out, into a thicker forest and then to these exposed areas.
California again.
I think California's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Just had water. I mean, yeah. Well, Oregon too. Oregon was a gorgeous state. Just had some water. I mean, this whole trail is, other than patches here and there, water's always been an issue. And I can't little be without water. So yesterday, as it is, we didn't have much water, and of course that was for Willow. So we would have just had to deal without. Because she's already drank, what, close to 2 liters today? She drinks every bit as much water as we do, if not more. That doesn't seem right. Something's wrong with that equation.
Lots of cows. There's several cows.
Oh yeah, there's cows that are just like free range in these mountains.
Big bells on them.
They have bells on them. So, and I'd already thought about this, and I'd already told Trooper that if we got in a desperate situation, as far as water goes, we just listen for the bells. I mean, you might have to hike a while, but you'll hear them eventually. And then just wherever the cows are, there's water. Seems like every time. So this rancher we met, who we were talking to, by the way, he had a dog. What was the dog's name? Maggie?
Maggie. He's part St. Bernard and part lab.
He was a monster. She was a monster.
So sweet.
No! Sorry, Maggie's a reserved name for Tracy. It was Abby.
Abby, that's right.
Yeah, it was Abby. Sorry, Maggie. It was Abby.
Call her Maggie.
I do too.
Abby, yeah.
Similar colors. But this guy was she was a monster. She had the biggest feet of any dog I've ever seen. And she wasn't real friendly at first, barking at us. Jumped out of the back of a pickup truck that was coming by on a little forest road. I thought, oh man, this trekking pole is not going to be enough for this dog. But she ended up being real friendly, and it was nice. And the rancher had told us, he says, our secret to finding water is I listen for my cow's bells. And I thought, wow, I already thought it works. There are not a whole lot of them out here, a little patch of 3 or 4 cows, but they're where the water is. And unfortunately, that can be bad too, because they kind of pollute the water, but at least that's what we're told. Anyhow, so much for that. We're heading down to Seiad Valley. Hopefully our mail drop is there, because I don't want to sit in Seiad Valley for a day waiting on a package. But we need our package. And then we'll hit the road. About a 55-mile road walk into Etna. We'll be leaving on 96, and then we'll hit Scott River Road. And Scott River Road will take us to 3, and then we'll get on 3 and walk 3 into Etna. And then when we leave Etna, we'll take, I can't think of the road right now, but it takes us up to Etna Summit, and we'll catch the trail there again to be back on trail. So that's what we're doing. Right?
Correct.
How's my hair today?
Fabulous. Would you like to show everyone?
Hmm?
Are you showing them?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look
Showing
a little
me.
more like Santa, just in time.
Yeah, just in time.
Months, you can...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some weight on quick though. What do you think, Willow?
I don't know
What's
what
out
we're
there?
Standing around waiting for.
So let's get going. We need to hunt. Okay.
Heard a big old owl this morning.
Yeah, big ol' owl.
Okay.
Later.
Out.